In this training, we're going to show you how to get the most out of the USATF.org website, especially if you're just getting started in Masters Track and Field. As you see here, I have navigated to USATF.org, and that is the official website for USA Track and Field. You can see here a lot of stuff is going on. If you are wanting to get involved with Masters Track and Field and Masters Nationals and those kind of events, you're going to want to make sure and join or renew your membership. You'll get discounts at the store and things like this. You'll also see here USATF.tv, so some of the events they will stream, and if you have a membership, then you can watch track and field and year-round, because I believe they archive it online as well. I mean, for online streaming. Here you see the store and so forth, and of course they have their sponsors and so on. So here at the USATF website, you'll see there's an events tab where you can search the calendar, and we'll do with that in a little bit, but we will also do a couple other things here as well. And then here you see resources. Let me see, resources for Masters athletes. So I'm going to click on that, and you'll see that they have three areas, maybe two: distance running, track and field, race walking, and then anti-doping. So we'll look at track and field and race walking, because that's my focus. And you'll see here that they have a specially branded website just for Masters athletes. So we'll click over to that, USATFmasters.org, and there we go. We've come to this page, and this looks like a scene from the USATF Masters competition, Outdoor Nationals, this last year, 2018. And so you see a variety of links up here. What I'm going to do for now is to show here under athletes. Hit the wrong link. So it talks about getting started, and you can read through these, and you can see some of the same things that I might have mentioned before in other trainings. But this is also a good resource for you, and that is you can find it directly, of course, from USATFmasters.org, or you can find it from the USATF.org website. And you can see they have a section for news, so you can kind of see what's going on with a variety of athletes that are featured in their news media. And then again, we'll talk about the different areas if you're wanting to get involved with USATF Masters. So getting started, track and field events. This calendar may not have as many. They don't really have a calendar here. What you have to do is you have to go back over to the calendar at USATF.org. But I also talk about this in a training called Getting Back on the Track, and we talk about these kinds of meets: Masters meet, and all-comers meet, senior games, state games, Masters invitationals, which are pretty limited, and then we have the indoor and outdoor national championships, and then World Masters, and then there are open, and then of course international events as well. So you can get a lot from clicking out on the official USATF sites. Let's go back to the events, to the USATF page, and I'm going to click back to the home page so that you see we're back where we started. And here on this tab we have events and so forth, and you can search the calendar, and I talk about this in another training, but just briefly, because USATF.org is the focus of this training. You can see that you can choose indoor or outdoor track and field, and then since you're a Masters, you would select Masters, and senior athletes would be Masters athletes as well. The USATF does not govern the senior games, but they do I think they do sanction them so that any records that are set at a senior games can count in the record books that keep track of those kinds of things. And then you want to click open as well, because open is for anyone over 18. They just aren't divided into age divisions, and so whoever comes in first is the winner as opposed to the winner for the age group. And then you select a state or a date range. For this one, let me select California, because California does have quite a few events, so you can kind of see how crazy it can get here. And what I'll do is in this training, I'll do for January 2019 to see how many events are already posted. January 1, 2019 as a starting, and then 2019 December 2019 December 31, and just curious as to how many of the events are already posted. And we'll click search, and as you can see, there are a whopping 10 events, or 6 events, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 events. And we have the Palm Desert Senior Games. All right, that is one game that is registered here at the USATF website. And if you're wanting to get out of the snow and come to the desert, you can come start your return to track and field there. This is not a qualifying meet, but it is a meet where some folks go to kind of start their season. All right, so let's compare that. Now that's 2019, and this is being recorded in November of 2018. So now we're going to change it just to show you how many events were in 2018, so that you have a chance to see just how many events might be available. All right, so 1 to 25 of 95 matches. So for 2019, so far they don't have any more than 5 or 6, but you can see here on this search results page, 95 matches. So it's quite possible then that there's a meet that will be re-entered once the new year kicks in and people start to input all their events. And again, this is just the outdoor and indoor track and field that were focused for Masters and open events. So anyway, that gives you a chance to see some of the benefits of using the USATF.org website. Again, I would encourage you to join, especially if you're going to want to compete. Certain meets, you do have to be a member of the USATF in order to compete. Senior Games is not that way, and not every meet is that way, but certainly as you get up to a regional championship or a national championship, you would want to be a member. They would require that. The other thing I'm going to look for here while we are on this training, I'm going to see if they have a page for the associations. There we go. We have a page for associations. Wonderful. Okay, so on this map you can see the different associations that are a part of the USATF. And as you can see, California has several. 1, 2, 3, actually they have 4, right? 4 in San Diego Imperial. Very good. So depending on your state, let's see, you might have 1 or 2 or 3, and some regions might include more than one state. Texas seems to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can see, and then if you want to then get more information locally, you would just click on that area. There's the this is the Texas, the Southwestern Association, and then here's their website. And if I click on their website link, I would see track and field. It starts with you. Learn more. We support education. Okay, this is their website. Let me see if they have any meets here, or if you would have to. All right, it looks like I've got some notifications coming in. So, but anyway, so here's some events, and it looks like some older events as well. So anyway, you can see that connecting with the USATF site will give you an opportunity to find more resources for your track and field endeavors. All right. Well, now that I've had a few of these notifications come in, I think we'll be finished with this training. All right. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will get back and be in touch with you.